Good day, students, and welcome to a quick overview of summary writing. Today is the day before the English exams. I said to myself, let me throw something up online here for you all to go through, on this eve of your English paper 2 for 2024 May. I really hope it helps you all, because at the end of the day, the summary is coming. The summary is your first section, and you want to give it your best shot, and I know plenty of you have challenges with summary writing. So just pay attention here and see what you can grab when it comes to the gist of this topic of summary writing. It's a quick overview. We're going to look at the January of this year, 2024. We're going to look at the January paper. Okay? So as you can see in instructions here, as far as possible, use your own words. Your summary must be in continuous prose. You must include in your summary paragraph the 5 points you listed and other relevant points. So they're going to give you space provided to put 5 points. Okay? Pull out 5 main ideas. How do we find the main idea? The main idea is the piece of information that the sentence that contains what the paragraph is about. Not explaining it, not giving background information on it, but the actual point. If you could pull out a few points that show what the paragraph is about in your paragraphs, when you read through, pull out 5. You don't have to put it in your own words. Pull out 5. Pull out 5 points. Pull out some lines from the passage. But in your summary, you're going to have about, let's say, 7 points, 8 points maximum, because the 5 points may not be enough to make up 120 words. Also, you do not ever want to go over 120 words. You want to have about 110 to 120 words. If you don't have that, rethink it, relook at, reformat it, and get it up to that level. All right, 110 to 120 words. Now, look at the first line here on the screen. As far as possible, use your own words. So there are some words which you cannot use your own words for. For example, if we use the word television, you cannot call it picture box. It is a television. You can't change certain nouns and so on, right? So as far as possible, use your own words. In your answer, you will be assessed on how well you identify the main ideas. Remember, ask yourself, which one of these sentences contains information that is the basis of what is being said? Not an example, not a statistic, not a generalized statement to help get towards the point. What is the point? Organize and express these ideas and opinions in your own words. Your own words. So where you could use synonyms, use synonyms. Where you could use new phrases, where you could use different sentence construction, go ahead and change it up, okay? Use appropriate grammar, sentence structure, vocabulary, spelling, and punctuation. Well, that is self-explanatory. Let's move one time. Effects of online shopping. Now, off the top of the bat, I want you to look at something here. This is 3 paragraphs. 3 paragraphs. So you can't pull out only 3 main ideas. Obviously, in each paragraph of this passage, you have different things you need to pull out. But how do we know what we're pulling out? We're going to see now. So sometimes, why I'm saying you have 3 paragraphs here, I'm saying this because sometimes you have a passage that is 5, 6 paragraphs. And it's smaller paragraphs. As you can see, these big paragraphs here. The point is, if you have a passage with smaller paragraphs and it's about 5, 6 paragraphs, then you know you're pulling out one line from each paragraph. If you have 3 paragraphs, then you're going to have to pull out more, because more is being said and more is needed to build up your summary. So let's look at it. And while we're reading, we're going to try to understand what is the point. The world is new and ever changing, and in today's digital world, The fast, simple acquiring of goods and services is greatly desired. At a glance, people can be seen walking with their cell phones in hand, listening to music, texting, checking their bank accounts, and even shopping. Up to now, nothing has been said about what is the point. We're just hearing about the world today, digital, people texting, people talking, listening to music. Nothing to say is concrete. What do we call this? Generalized statements that leading up to the point. You will be familiar with this in your argument writing and thing, right? Right. So, the ways of old are becoming obsolete, with brick and mortar retailers being swallowed alive by the online giants such as Amazon and eBay. Boom! You have your main point there. They now went into it. The ways of old are becoming obsolete, with brick and mortar retailers being swallowed alive by online giants. And you don't want to add in such as Amazon and eBay, leaving that out because that is a what? Example. What's the point in your own words? Brick and mortar, which you could call physical locations, physical stores, are being outdone. Right? They're being outdone is a good word. They are being losing out to online stores. Right? So these are words we could use, because they didn't use outdone or anything here, but they used swallowed alive. Do not use back swallowed alive. That is something you could change. Say the popularity of online stores is overtaking the popularity of physical stores. And all those two sentences that went by with all that the world is ever changing, we can just say, in a technologically advanced world, where you have all those things about people texting and bank accounts and online, in a technologically advanced world, online stores are taking over physical stores. That's the point there. All right, so when you put in your points, in your 5 points, you can just pull out this line for now. You understand? Where is it? You can just pull out this line here. Yeah? That's the line there that you want to look at. You all seeing it? All right. Good. I think I kind of move it there, right? Good. Now the rest of this paragraph is just information to help support this claim that brick and mortar stores are becoming obsolete. And they talk about Toys R Us. On Monday, September 18, 2017, the popular toy store chain in the United States of America, Toys R Us, filed for bankruptcy after being afflicted with a $5 billion debt and ever-growing online giant Amazon. This is just information to help support the main idea. Do not use it. We do not use supporting details in our summary. We do not mention Amazon. We do not mention Toys R Us. Those are examples of online stores and physical stores. We are just saying the fact that online stores are outdoing physical stores. Right? Toys R Us decided to close some of its underperforming stores and in turn expanded online operation. Toys R Us is not the only brick and mortar business that has suffered at the hands of online retailers. Businesses such as Barnes and Noble, such as Blockbuster, Barnes and Noble, and Walmart have all been affected by online business. Let me move it up for you all to see. Right? Businesses such as Blockbuster, Barnes and Noble, and Walmart, we do not use this. But all that line now we could use into, we could summarize and use in our summary. And what do we say there? Many popular stores are being negatively affected and having to downsize because they're closing down. That is right there. That is all I want to put. That's the next line you can use. So you have to not put back the examples, but if the examples are strong, because look how much lines they use for this example. Since on Monday, September 18th, down to online business, they're talking about that. That's a real big amount of lines. So what could we take away? They mention Toys R Us, they mention Blockbuster, they mention Barnes and Noble. So you want to say many stores are feeling the burn, feeling the brunt of this shift to online stores. Many of the physical stores are being hurt. Yeah, and that is that. And you're moving on. Sorry for moving up this here, just trying to navigate. All right. So we're looking at the next paragraph now. Despite its hard hit on physical businesses, online shopping has proved to have many positive advantages for customers. So they're saying, although it's mashing up people's business, which is a bad thing for people who know business, it just do good things for customers. This is our topic sentence, so it shows us the rest of this paragraph is going to be about what? The advantages. So we had the first paragraph telling us the premise, the main point, the main topic of the passage, which is that online stores taking over. Now, our second paragraph is about the advantages of online shopping. Online stores are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so the issue of a store closing before the consumer can make it on time is completely eliminated. Online shopping is exceptionally efficient during the holidays. Shoppers do not have to bother with the long, exasperating lines, and they get to cut back on spending money on gas by staying indoors. Let's summarize that. It is more convenient, meaning that's how you could go anytime. It's always open, it's convenient. It saves you money, and then they go on to say, due to lack of operating costs, online retailers can sell goods at lower prices. This makes the experience of online shopping not only faster and convenient, but it is also far cheaper than going to the physical store. And they save money from cheaper prices. So we could put all that into online shopping has advantages, right? It is more convenient. So they could have a sentence now saying it is more convenient. It saves transport money or traveling money, and the prices are better. And that is that. That's what they're saying there. So although these are, as you would say, different advantages, they didn't list them. They didn't just rattle them off. They built their whole paragraph around them, and you don't have to put them back everything 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. What is that? When something always open, it's convenient. Online shopping is convenient. It saves from having to spend on traveling, and the prices are better. That's what they're saying, and that's the summary of that paragraph there, and you're good to go. The advantages have been wrapped up. That is how you summarize. What was the point? Advantages. How can we describe the advantages? Convenient, saves your bills of transport, anything like that you want to say, and better prices. If you're shopping, obviously you want better prices. That is the advantages to the customer. The customer has advantages. Simple things, you know, guys. Simple things. All you just have to read and understand, and you will be good. Now, take a wild guess. If the last paragraph was about advantages, this paragraph would be about what? Disadvantages. Although these facts make online shopping look like the best course of action, there are many downsides to doing online business. Back order goods can prove to be exceedingly trying for shoppers, especially during the holidays. Shoppers also lose the person-to-person communication that an online retailer cannot provide. If issues arise during a purchase, having a human contact can resolve an issue faster and oftentimes more efficiently. It is also easier to be refunded as well. Online shopping is becoming an ever-growing replacement to brick-and-mortar businesses. This change can definitely be seen as a positive progression, but it could also be a great downfall. The loss of brick-and-mortar businesses can render many individuals jobless. This can hurt many people financially, and job opportunities for individuals in the labor force could drop significantly. So they're showing you the negatives now. And what are the negatives? Some goods may be out of stock, back order goods, and during holidays, too much orders, you mightn't get what you want, because too much, it's so easy, everybody buying it out. It's out of stock, right? So you talk about online shopping also has many disadvantages, right? Full stop. You go on to say goods may be out of stock. There's a lack of personal communication in order to get help and support, as they say here. shoppers lose the person-to-person communication, and they don't have a human contact that could work out things. So when you go by the person, say, hey, you can help me with this. Online, you mightn't get that kind of support. And lastly, one of the big things they said is that people who work now, not the customer now, the employees, you have less opportunity for jobs. If you close down physical stores, the people who used to walk in that store and work in that store and earn money now do not have a way to earn money. Their jobs are lost, which is a big concern now when you look at things like AI and things. But I digress. All right? These are the points you want to put in. So basically, you talked about online stores being better than physical stores. You talked about the advantages and then the disadvantages. And you just put it basically as possible with your own words. Let's look at my sample here now. Let me see if I could get this thing. Where is it? Give me a second. As students are trying to, long time I haven't done the proper, where is it? Microsoft Word. On there, right? Alright, so I will pause up the video. They're trying to get this thing on the screen for all you, so sorry if it had a little glitching up there. I'm not too familiar with the platform I'm using here. I don't use it that often now, but I digress once again. Let me make this big for you guys. Right. So, this is my sample here. In today's technologically advanced world, physical stores are not able to compete with popular online stores. Simple as you see it there. Many renowned, meaning well-known, physical chains, a chain is like when you have plenty different branches. Physical chains have been negatively affected by online competition and have had to downsize. You could say they have had to close down branches, things like that. Although online shopping hurts physical stores, it brings many advantages to customers. They are much more convenient and efficient to the average customer, saving them time and effort. However, online shopping does have its disadvantages. Goods can be out of stock during the holidays. A lack of customer support and the wait for refunds are all problems online businesses create. Furthermore, less physical stores means less jobs, leaving people unemployed and unable to make money to support themselves. And that is that all, yeah? And that is that. No problems here now. So, we picked out certain details. You pick out your 5 points. In all, we had about, let's see. In all, we had about, let me tell you. Let's pull it up here. We had about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 points. So you pull out 5, and your 5 could just have been online stores. The first line, the first point, which was the ways of old are becoming obsolete. The next one being Toys R Us is not the only brick and mortar business suffering. The next one being, what else you could have pulled out for your 5 points? Online stores have many advantages. And next one being, although these stores may look like the best course of action, there are many downsides. And the last one being the thing about jobs. Around there you get about 5 points. Pull out those things. Find the main different things you're learning. What are you learning? These are the things you're learning bit by bit as you read. And this is how you summarize, students. My summary, you saw there was 110 words. You can't go wrong. So, if you see you get a passage that is big paragraphs, in those paragraphs, you have to find your 7 points or so, right? And you have to make sure that the points are adding to the overall understanding of the topic without giving out too much examples and other details. All right, students? So remember to time yourself according to the amount of time that they are stipulating for this. This is how much marks you usually get for this. Is it 25? Yes, 25 marks. All right? It's 25 marks. This 25 marks is something that you have to try and capture. All right, students? So with that being said, I want to wish you all the best tomorrow in your exams. Yes, tomorrow is exams. You'll be watching this video today, hopefully, because you can't watch it the day after tomorrow. Or then make sure and share it up. This is Mr. Moib saying best of luck in your English and keep writing. Bless.